Welcome to Think Louder once again, India's first and only speed build and review channel for Lego. So it's not a global change that we're bringing about, but well, this is pretty interesting. And we will include trivia, detailed builds, a lot of reviews, and so much more. So today we're going to build an air racer jet, a little expensive, looks pretty cool, and it's pretty sizable. Has some motored parts and basically functional, though I thought it was a little overdone, but we will talk about it as we move ahead. So here you go. That's the model that you see once it was completely built. The fan that you see underneath that flap, well, works well, looks cool. There are actually a couple of them, but then they also are with a small design flaw. That is pretty cool though. The way the booster moves down and the flaps move up, I think that's a brilliant part of the design. And of course the tail rudders there as well. The landing gear goes up and down. What you see just above my left hand is the battery pack. And again, there are two separate controls to lower the gear system, the landing gear system up and down. I've actually, in fact, made a separate video, which is a stripped down version of the actual motor and how the entire gear system and landing gear works. I think that is pretty cool as well, so do check it out. There you go, that's how the landing gear works. It's pretty big, as you can see, the entire model. That's the cockpit. It has no glass pane. That's how it's pretty cool. Again, there you go. The motor does not really move the plane head or behind, just the gear systems. Here are a few views of how the plane looks. So closely, it may really relate to some of the jets that you see, the Hornets, the F8, the F-35. I think it was loosely based on that. Again, it becomes two separate models. One is a private jet. The one which you see is an air racer jet. The box is pretty big, and it had a decent number of parts. I actually enjoyed building this. Just as you start building it, it gets a tad confusing when you're actually combining the tail section, not the end tail section, but when you're actually creating the gear system and the actual landing gear. So this is again a speed build video. At the end of the video, of course, we've included our verdict and our what we rate the build as, and it would be very, very interesting to know what you guys think as well. Do let us know what you think about the speed, the quality, the way the model is built, if there's anything else you want to see, and we're absolutely open. Then again, do not forget to subscribe and enjoy the video, and do check out the review towards the end. Take care. you enjoyed the build. You know what? After the Porsche GT that I built, this probably is the second complex design. Nice wings, works a little functional, but I think was a tad overdone. Well, the jet engine, the booster, the flaps, they do move. The landing gear goes up and down as well. But then again, I think it's typical of certain Technic models. A lot of the working mechanism is actually hid under the hood, under the flaps, under the cover. And that's why we've actually done a separate video just explaining that. But then again, I enjoyed building this video. It is very detailed, has a lot of parts. And again, if you actually see the transmission and everything working, I think it's pretty cool. Took me just over 3 hours to build, and I will rate this build 8 bricks out of 10. Let me know what you think, and do subscribe. Thank you.